everybody, Jet here, and it's time for a bit of Middenland and Todbringer, where we are, well, we're at war with Hochland. Is it Hochland? Yes, Hochland at the moment, finishing them off. We're already potentially planning for our next wars to get Wolfenburg and basically push into the, well, I want the gold mine basically to up my income. This war's going nicely. They've still got this army there, which I do need to intercept and deal with. But we've, well, Todbringer himself has leveled up nicely. I did get that, which actually I don't need because I've already got an item which does that, which made me feel a little derpy. But let's have a look what else is worth getting. That's worth later on. I think I'm just going to keep buffing himself up for now. I'm never quite sure what's better, armor or hit points. I guess armor against non-armor piercing things. Though long run, again, both. I want to pretty much fully do this tree long run. I do love this ability, Beloved of Work. And that oil. So let's reset. How many do I need for that? I need all 4 to get that. That's a lot. You know, 10 physical resistance is huge and 25% hit points. But I do need to get all of those. See, it's just swordsman. I wonder if that does include great swords. Honestly, not sure. We'll get that one for the time being. I want that 25% extra HP and the buff. Because that is actually a really nice... That is a really solid buff. Let's start buffing up my garrison there. And we can enter now. So, that army's going to push forward somewhere. Or it's going to make a run for Brass Keep. Actually, I kind of hope it makes a run for Brass Keep. This force here is probably going to push down to some of my other settlements to try and take them. But no, what we really need to do now is we need to push up. We need to capture Brass Keep. I'm a bit concerned by them. They probably have other targets than me, but they could very easily land in my territory and cause problems. Though they are at war up here. Oh, well, actually, they're not necessarily at war up here. Because they were at war with the Bajorlings. So actually, the lizard men up there aren't necessarily going to be so helpful. Do wish I could force a vassalization at this point, but see, he's just blitzing heroes there. They are going somewhere. That's perfect, actually. We'll pull up to Hegeg, and then we'll make a run for Brass Keep. I do really want to capture Brass Keep. And then, as I said, our next war will probably push and capture Wolfenburg. I may push further, but Wolfenburg feels like a nice holding position, and that gold mine will be very beneficial to us. Not sure where you're going. Are they at war with the Empire? Well, they've disappeared off, and I don't need to worry about them. Yeah, so, it will get better over time, but not that much better. There, that -2 debuff, the Mixu, I believe it's coming from Mixu's. It's quite a painful debuff, actually.
I will marshal the band.
That is a nice building, simply because the upkeep reduction more than anything else. You do get the nice the blazing sun, but early growth is important because that'll mean I'll get the other things quicker. You're going to keep pushing a Brass Keep. Even if they come in, they'll take 2 turns, which really does give me the opportunity.
My hand hovers close to my blade.
Oh, I was hoping I'd be able to force some peace
Surely
treaties.
an agreement will be reached. But are we not all sons of Sigmar? I will not obey. What? Approach and make your offer.
So they're all Stirland.
Who calls?
Ah.
Greeting.
Anad? Uzak Suri, you choky bicky!
No, never mind. I was hoping I can't get them a war with the other lizard, the other Norscan factions yet, because I'm not at war with them. If we take Brass Keep, we will subsume Hockland. I will lose some of the lords here, but basically at the moment I'm just trying to slowly expand in size and give myself some good territories. Now, going to war up here, it does take us a bit further north than I necessarily want to go, and we are inevitably going to end up coming into conflict with the Norscans. Though, let's be honest, that's going to happen wherever we are. I probably want to help Conquata as much as I can early game. I may even send some armies to help them. I actually quite like having Nordland here, because if Nordland takes damage, it will almost certainly confederate, and it means I've got a nice borderland there who will regularly go to war with the North, so with the Norscans, which will help me. Well, it'll mean I can ignore them to an extent. Oh, see, that's smart. I'm still going to hit Brass Keep first. I may have to go and recapture that city, but we'll have the whole region here at least. It's a silly move, but do I want the settlement or do I want the region? Having the entire region is far more beneficial for me, but we will almost certainly lose Tabelheim to start with. We may even lose her gig again, but they will take damage doing it. I really shouldn't be skipping all of this, but it takes so long with all the factions still in existence early in this.
Now, to war! Into battle! To arms! Why talk to you? The Grand Field.
Just join me.
Yes? Surely an agreement will be reached. No! No! The Empire! Approach and make your offer. Praise Sigmar. I will not obey.
They don't have much choice now, and they need to attack.
I will marshal the band. To the provinces.
We do have walls,
By
however.
Sigmar. No!
No, I'm not gonna get that even if I put a lord. I was wondering if putting a lord in there was worth doing, but it really isn't. Ooh. Right hand of Todbringer, 10 weapon strength and 15. That's huge. That's also really good. It is good, but it's not as good as the others. A lot of people, including myself, regularly underestimate the benefits of high leadership. And actually, leadership really is something you do want to push up. We don't actually need you there anymore. Oh, we do, apparently? Okay, I'm confused now.
The nation calls.
I'll put someone else in there. It's
What does the Emperor
not
bid?
like they're going to go nuts anytime soon. Straight onto public order here for now. Like I said, we're going to have to push down to Hergig, and Tabelheim will probably have to retake it. They are going to throw themselves at Middenheim because they don't have much choice. Where are you off to? They are probably going for Bretonia because they do like, and they have missions around Bretonia. I don't like them all sailing past up there. In long run, realistically, I want to have an army, big army, stationed around here to deal with Norse guns. I didn't quite get that. Interesting. It's because they're raiding. Interesting. I mean, they're raiding to stop themselves taking attrition. But I'm fairly sure they could have got there, so I'm going to have to double time down now. I should have been building up there then. Not massively worried about a little force, so it could potentially go in behind me into Brass Keep. We're getting there, basically. We have a rather odd-shaped empire. As I said, at some point we will take on Reichland if we can't confederate France. Make France bend a knee.
What? It is for the best. The Empire. My hand hovers close to my blade. Who calls? Greetings, my countrymen. The Empire. I will listen, but my time is short.
Let's check on here. That really annoys me, so I shouldn't have got rid of that force.
To the provinces, to strengthen the Empire.
That'll do. Oh yeah, Master Archer again. Absolutely making his archery massively better. That's good, but we don't need it against the Norska buffs will be good. I'm giving out all my crossbowmen stalk and the extra missile damage for all my crossbowmen. It's huge, actually. It's the stalk and the extra damage. I mean, the stalk is nice, the extra damage is huge. Basically, stalk just means they're not going to be expecting them as much. The fact he's got snipe is just a thing of beauty as well. They have to take here. They'd be foolish not to. I am a little concerned about Brass Keep, because if these guys push up, it is free lords. They will probably take it. That said, I'll be able to go back up and retake it. That's Wulfric himself there. I definitely want to keep walls, because we will get beastmen incursions and chaos later on. You know, we'll get Norscan incursions as well, so we want to make absolutely sure that we are as buffed, as defensible as possible. And certainly with our current campaign plan, we will take the brunt. Really? What? Have they gone? Oh my god! Rather than taking there, they've tried to sneak all the way around to go and support their lords. So next turn we will go against their lords. We will kill their lords, and then we will charge down against their main army and hit their main army. Their lords will probably disengage, but they are now all taking attrition because they've double timed as well. So actually, I've got to take it, because if I don't, it'll go and hit one of my settlements. I could just position myself nicely in the middle, so they don't have much choice. But these two cities, I love having these two cities because they're so close to each other. They provide such an amazing defensive bulwark, basically. Oh no, I'm being besieged by unlocked a regiment of renown, the Sons of Sigmar's Sons.
Fight for our nation! What does the Emperor bid?
Not likely.
So? This will bolster the nation. Who calls?
I'm going to fight this simply because I want to fight a battle. It's going to be easy. I'd have probably done better autoing it, to be fair, but I'm not massively worried here. They're already a bit ragged from they've double timed, so they're tired. They're a bit ragged around the edges. Some of my units are too. They do have the cannon, which is the great cannon, which is a nasty. But you know, Ludenhof will, yeah. And we're going to have our sniper out there, hidden away. I'm going to place him behind the enemy, to be fair, so he can move in behind and start sniping their artillery early on. And maybe their lords. And of course, all my archers will have that ability as well. Doesn't really matter where I put him. Let's just move ourselves up the hill a bit. I mean, that formation is fine. Let's not hit the great swords because they've got armor.
Track that machine!
Obey!
By Galvaras! Halberdiers! Go! Formation, march! Taking that position! Pick target!
Actually, no, let's start hitting their swordsmen. And let's get some shots right on those.
On my command! It will be done! Battle awaits! Formation march!
There we go, we're starting to move now. They are focusing my great swords quite heavily, which makes sense for them.
On way, General! We serve France! Quick march! Sigmar guides us! Now! No lingering! That's an order! Wise counsel! Get her quickly! At speed! Attack!
Slam back into them.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Oh, 11 kills in that one shot, guys. When he hits, he's quite powerful.
battle! I understand! Ready for war! For the Emperor! Steady, man! The Empire endures! Ivorina, listen!
Get your butt out of there now.
Taking that position! Secure targets! Swordsman! Sigmar calls! No lingering! Swordsman! At speed! We are Sigmar's heirs! Listen up! Our orders, go!
Hit that cannon next. Just keep them avoiding the enemy as much as possible. Yeah, he's not doing much this time.
Prepare for combat! Charge! Out! Halberdiers! For the Emperor! By Ulrich's wrath! Very well! Sigmar calls! Formation, march! By Ulrich's wrath! Prepare for combat! Halberdiers! Quick march!
We're getting there.
I speak, you act! Sigmar
I think we've got
guides us.
this.
For the Emperor! Seeking enemy! At speed! Halberdiers! Battle awaits! Swordsman!
There we go, that's it. Oops, I think I did quite a bit of friendly fire there, to be fair.
Listen up!
But we did what we wanted to. Yeah, I say that. We only killed 500 of them, and he got 34 kills. That's not bad. I was expecting him to do better, to be fair. That said, he didn't nearly die this battle. It wasn't quite as ridiculous a battle. And when he hit, he did a lot of damage. You know, like that thing where he just took a line of guys out, so... Boris only got 5 kills, though he wasn't really in the thick of it there. I could have used him a bit more. But no, we certainly blooded my halberdiers who are new. So yeah, we've blooded this army up nicely. This army's in general, well, so they got some experience. Some of these units haven't, but they're getting there. In the long run, I will want to replace these guys with more great swords, extra halberdier, you know, probably even one more halberdier, 4 great swords. Endgame, I'm never good endgame army. I'm always a little bit unsure what the best thing to do is, to be fair.
The Empire!
To strengthen the Empire. By the comic. Why talk to you?
See, they'll never accept peace, not when they're the last unit. Which kind of makes sense, I guess. Ah, nice, and Todbringer's getting better at attacking. Ooh! And he's got better ambush chance now, and he's got better during forest battles.
What does the Emperor bid?
Let's take the buff up for Swordsman. Oh, in fact, we'll take both, and then we'll be able to get that one next time. Hochland they're going to have to charge now. They will wipe themselves out, which means that's that little war done, and then it's going to be moving on to, we'll build ourselves up, and we'll move on to our next one here, and we'll push into Wolfenburg. Definitely want to take Wolfenburg. I want that gold mine. That is the entire purpose of going to warfare, is to take the gold mine. In fact, I'm going to be a little cheeky. I'm going to gonna cheese it a little and join these guys in war. So I'll only be at war with them. We'll move in and capture that, and we may try and capture the other settlements in that area, but to start with, it really is that gold mine I want. I am aware they've got an army down here, but I think their armies are away and dealing with other things. Which helps me. God, they are suffering massively up here. I hate fighting in the north. It's such a... Certainly this end coastline is such a pain in the butt to fight. He has no choice but to attack. And he's definitely dead, let's be honest. Quite glad the vampires aren't massively expanded. That does seem to have been fixed now. Because there were a few patches where they just zerged over the map and it just wasn't fun.
The Empire! Into battle! Raise Sigma!
Nice. There we go. Unspottable. I mean, he's already got... That's really good. Yeah, I want to get to that, though we need to be ranked 10 fast. We should be able to get that soon, actually. Like, do I need... No, I don't. We'll go down here first. Actually, buff up our damage a bit more there. No. Oh, it's tricky. Reload speed for now. We'll bounce between the two. What we need down here. He is getting tough. Hochland is now gone, so that's good, really good for us. Here would consolidate a bit more territory. I want to stay very good friends with Kislev. Ostermark will inevitably end up not liking us. And again, we're trying to stay friends with the Empire itself, especially some very undefended. They really could just cut straight into me. And it would be a very vicious war versus the Empire, which I may not win. It would be down to a few key battles, and France is... I'm not ready to fight them yet. I will take on France if I absolutely have to, but that's not on my plans. Current plans, anyway. See, they keep leaving then going back because they're taking too much attrition. They don't do well up there. I think that's probably a very... I mean, we've tried it and we got wiped out so early because we tried to go for Bretonia, to be fair. That is not going to be a fun campaign. Obviously there's fights going on down here, which is good for me. I like them being at war down there. Nice. Extra public order. Ooh. Yeah.
So,
We're
Ready.
just riding up for a look. You don't need to worry
Now,
about us being here at all.
I will marshal the men.
We're a nice, friendly army coming to say hello. Honest gov. That's far better. And this, with our very unsubtle positioning, is where we're going to be leaving this guy. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Fanatical Games. As always, if you have enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and thank you very much for your time, guys.